This is his 5th appearance from the bullpen. A 1-4 record, a 5.91 ERA total. In 32 innings pitched, he struck out 26 batters. Only walked 5, but he has hit 9 batters this year, which is what has held him back so far this year. But he's turned in a couple of good performances his last few times out. One to forget home about, though, was against the Helena Brewers. As he comes in for Mieses, but Glazer,
Joe's trying to talk to me.
In his last appearance was rough, but against Ogden he threw 5 innings, only allowing 1 run, and against Great Falls he went 5 innings, only allowing 2 runs. First pitch is swung on and fouled back by Jan Sanchez.
Good
He
start.
was in the box when De La Garza was caught stealing to end the second. 0-1 now on Sanchez, 298 hitter with 4 homers and 24 runs batted in. He swings at the 0-1 and sprays it down the right field line. It is a fair ball by inches, and it will roll onto the warning track and to the wall. Sanchez puts on the brakes at second base with a leadoff double here in the 3rd. Here's the top of the order and Billy Andrus. The final line, though, for Crucito Mieses was 2 innings, no hits, no runs. However, 3 walks, but he followed that up with 4 strikeouts in his return to the Pioneer League. For Sanchez, that's his 8th double of the year. He's on second with nobody out. Billy Andrus grounded out to first to open up the ball game. Corners playing in. Owls up 2-0 here in the 3rd. First offer, he swings and sprays it down the left field line, but out of play. Onto the berm where it's a little slippery today because of the moisture earlier. Some of the young fans slipping and sliding. And earlier we saw down in left center field, treating it like the big slide of the Little League World Series.
There you go.
The 0-1 is a strike. A fastball on the outside edge. It's now 0-2. You know how they're at Williamsport in dead center field. They have a big old hill, and everyone brings old pieces of cardboard and slides down. Kind of the game at the game. Here's the 0-2. It's swung on and fouled back by Andrus. He's still alive. I think my favorite thing about the Little League World Series, though, or at least last year when I saw it, was when Tim Kirkshin was there, and he slid down that big hill. The thing, though, was the piece of cardboard that he slid on was bigger than he was. The 0-2. Just low and inside from Glazer. But I mean that in humor, of course. Kirkshin is one of the best baseball writers on planet Earth and reporters for ESPN. Just don't try to joke with him with a Baltimore accent. A throw goes to second base with the shortstop Greasaver covering, but diving in safely without a tag was Sanchez. I really shouldn't say much. I'm only 5'9" myself, so. Andrus in the box with a 1-2 count. Left-handed hitting center fielder. He waits. Glazer still looking for the sign, and now agrees. A peek to second base. The 1-2 home. That's low. Stopped by Hinao again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The lights have been on since about 6:30 because of the cloud cover. And now we're past the 8 o'clock hour. So it's starting to get a little darker. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on and a fastball that was elevated.
There you go, boy.
Inning is a strikeout swinging. That's now 5 strikeouts by the Alice pitching staff through 2 1/3 innings. So of the 7 outs, 5 have been on swinging strikeouts. After last night, Connor Lillis-White had 5 strikeouts in a row in the 4th and 5th innings. Here now is J.C. Cave, right-handed swinger. First offer to him, he swings and hits it out of play to the right side. Oh, and 1. Cave was the first strikeout for Mieses in the 1st inning, but now it's Glazer. Man on second and 1 out. That's Sanchez. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and grounded toward the left side. Scooped up there by Rojas. He looks down to second, but then
There
throws
you
to
go.
first in time for the second out. Good play by Jose. Watching Sanchez back to second base and firing accurately to first. And now there are two away. But it's the three-hole hitter, the DH Ryan January. Left-handed hitter walked his first time up. Al's up 2-0, top of the third. First pitch from Glazer is jammed, fouled back out of play. 0-1. We said it last night, but January was hanging out with the Owls at the All-Star game. Ty Jones and Nate Burgess. It's a small world, this baseball world. As an inside move to second, a leg kick and a turn, but no throw from Glazer. Only 19 years old. Graduated from the Salisbury School. As the 0-1 is low and inside. 1-1. He graduated early to begin his collegiate career, where he was going to go to LSU, but then decided to go to San Jacinto College, where he was drafted this past year in the 8th round. His freshman year there at San Jacinto, he hit .339 with 10 homers. The 1-1 is fouled off at the plate. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. He also had 46 runs batted in there in San Jacinto. They were runners-up this year at the College World Series, at the JUCO World Series, I should say, out at Sufficio Field in Grand Junction. Time is called, and another ball from the bullpen of the Osprey rolls almost to the same spot on the infield. To the right of the mound, left of first. Morgan goes over to collect it.
Come on now. Get some time.
But he's not the only JUCO World Series runner-up on this field. Nate Burgess was a runner-up in 2015. The 1-2 check swing low. He didn't go around though. 2-2. That was with the Clinic Community College for Burgess.
Come on, Brad. Come on, get it.
Time is called by Hinaldo behind home. Deuce is wild here with the Owls up 2-0 in the top of the third. Man on second. Glazer is ready. The 2-2. Missed inside. Hinaldo tried to frame. January tried to sell it, but it was a good two-seamer there from Brandon. Full count now. The wind has died down for the moment. Here comes the payoff pitch from Glazer, and here it is, low and inside.
Oh, same pitch. Dang it.
Had him and lost him. Second walk of the day to January. First and second, still 2 outs though for Jose Herrera, who also walked his first time up. Switch hitter batting left. Waiting. Glazer kicks and fires. First pitch fastball. Line toward left center. Gibbons ranging over. He got
Oh,
it.
no!
And it gets by him and rolls all the way to the wall. Scoring from second is Sanchez. Around third to score easily is January. The relay goes to third, and it's an RBI triple for Jose Herrera to tie the game at 2 in the top of the third. Gibbons nearly made a spectacular catch in left center, but I think he might have accidentally overran that ball. I don't know if he needed to dive or not. Looked like the ball kind of went over his forearm. But still a good effort. Tied up at 2, but there's a man on third with 2 outs now. For Yudi Ramos. For Herrera, that's his first triple of the season. First pitch is low and outside, ball 1. Ramos struck out swinging to end the first. Remember, this is Gibbons' first time playing center field here at the home of the Owls. the 1-0. Swung on and grounded foul, left of third. One and one now on Ramos. The pitch, swung on and ripped deep left field. Goodbye. A 2-run home run for Udi Ramos, and the inning goes from bad to worse. Now the Missoula Osprey have a 2-run lead on a 2-run homer from Udi Ramos. His 12th of the year, which extends his Pioneer League lead in that category. 4-2 Missoula. RBIs number 36 and 37 for him. That was 469 feet to left field. First pitch is a broken bat, ground ball to the second baseman. Moreno has it, throws it first. But the barrel of that bat went helicoptering past Glazer to his right. But he was well out of danger and it landed just short of the shortstop. But the damage has been done.